Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me test my audio because that's what I like to do whenever I go live. Make sure I'm good over here. Welcome, welcome. Okay, can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? You know what? Let me turn up my mic a little bit. Let me turn up my mic just a little bit so I can be a little louder for you guys. Yeah, there we go. Yep, there we go. All right, let me turn that off over there. Christian Zamores, hey. Can you say hi back? Christian Zamores, what's up, bro? What's up, man? What's up? How you doing, man? How you doing? You guys see why I'm here? Figured I'd do a recap. Make sure you guys, first off, if this is your first time tuning in, you know that you're tuning in to the livest YouTube channel, especially Canjo Vicente. Yo. How you doing, man? How you doing? Also, guys, I can't necessarily see who's viewing, but I can see who's leaving a comment. So if you leave a comment, I'm going to shout you out. You guys know it's Straight Outta Content, man. And I'm here back with another banger video, another live. I figured I'd go live because the first video was so big, right? The first Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley fight. If you guys didn't see it, if you didn't get a chance to watch it, you can go check out that 6-hour video. It's on my channel right now. The biggest reaction video on all of YouTube. I repeat, the biggest reaction video on all of YouTube. 824,000 views. I beat my previous record. Beef with a smiley face. Wait, why would Jake retire then come out of retirement? Exactly, bro. That's why I'm here to talk about that. To talk about the future of Jake Paul, to talk about the future of Tyron Woodley, to talk about the contract that everybody's talking about. Obviously, you know, he's really playing the world right now, and Jake Paul's really got the world in the palm of his hands, and people want to see him retire. Some people don't want to see him retire. You know, he suffers, I don't know if he suffers from mental illness, but, you know, he's talked about being mentally strong in the past and having different issues. He says he's only 24 and he has a long life and he's been fighting back to back, so he kind of needs a break. Who knows? I don't really know what's going on with Jake Paul. Can you guys, let me make sure, because my thing is freezing on my computer. So let me make sure that y'all can hear me. Let me check, right? Oh, no, let me turn that down. Let me check to make sure you guys can hear me over there. Whoa, you're offline. Check your connection. Try again. What happened? Hey, what happened? The Wi-Fi went out. What are y'all doing? Mine just totally cut off. Like completely cut off. I'm not moving. Oh, I guess I am live. Well, my MacBook went out. Oh, I guess I am live, guys. So let me go back to that. I don't know what happened. I'm running 2 laptops and my MacBook went out. I don't know what's going on with my Mac. It's tripping. Let me quit Chrome over here. Let me go back to Chrome because I want to I'm kind of running the articles. Well, you guys can see right here. I just want to make sure I can see myself. Get back into YouTube. Go right here to live. Am I still live? Let's see. YouTube Studio. Am I still? It says I'm live on my phone. So let me just make sure. Go live. Am I still live? Yeah. Okay, here. Okay, there we go. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, guys. Hey, you live, baby. All right, bet. I'm live. Anyway, yeah. So don't forget, hit that subscribe button if you guys are tuning in, because we're going to talk about Jake Paul retiring and then unretiring. So I want to know, first off, I want to know if you guys are watching, I want to know who you guys thought actually won the fight. I thought the decision went the way it was supposed to go. I could see somebody going for Tyron. Obviously, one judge did because he landed a lot of harder shots and he was able to actually hurt Jake. I think Jake doing the whole retirement thing, I think at one point he might have felt like, you know what, let me just not retire, but let me kind of back away from the sport, right? Let me kind of take a break for a second to the end of the year, maybe next year. Because if he doesn't retire, you think about it, he's definitely seeing all the memes that are out there of him on the ropes and stuff like that. There's a lot of memes. There's a lot of things that he has to go through. This was the closest he's been to having all of this glory go away. Make sure you guys subscribe, man. I only got 4 likes, 7 people in here. Make sure you guys share. Like I said, I got the biggest YouTube reaction channel. I broke nobody on YouTube. Got a bigger video than me. 824,000 views on the Jake Paul Tyron Woodley fight. So if you guys are here, thank you for hanging out because this is the livest channel. I'm growing extremely fast. So all my new young fans that are here, yo, I was with Straight Outta Content back when he was only at 8,000 subscribers. So once I get to 100,000, 200,000 and plus, you guys will be the OG fans. You know what I mean? So make sure, like I said, over 800,000 views on yesterday's fight when I did the reaction channel. Reaction video. Anyway, like I said, so right here, here's his Twitter. Right here. How long was this posted? At 7:02 p.m. So maybe like an hour ago. No, I do not follow Jake Paul, but this is him, man. Updated status. I'm coming out of retirement. And then I guess a few hours ago, let me look at all his tweets. Where's all his tweets? Jake Paul, if I click Jake Paul, he just did this about an hour ago. And then earlier in the day, or was it yesterday? Do the math. I guess it was yesterday. He says he's retired. Yes. So yeah, yesterday he said he was retired. Then I'm sure a lot of people talked to him. Maybe he was trolling. See, that's the thing with Jake Paul. You never really know. You never really know what kind of goes on in his camp. Like, yo, man, I should put that I'm going to retire. Especially he put that out right when Tyron Woodley is putting out, no, I want a rematch. I'm ready to do the tattoo and everything for the rematch. Like, he really wants the rematch. I think he feels like I got so close. I got super, super, super close to dropping this guy, like really stopping him. And now all of a sudden he wants to quit. So he kind of wants that glory. Whereas Jake is the opposite. Jake is like, I got this close to almost getting knocked out. Like, I got this close. I got 12 people in here, guys. I need you guys to comment. Let me know whoever's in here. 12 people in here, only 4 likes. I need you guys to run those likes up. You are here with the livest channel on YouTube. Straight Outta Content. With that being said, yeah, so I think Jake I don't see Jake's next opponent being as tough as a Tyron unless he goes through with a second Tyron fight. That's just my personal opinion. Make sure you guys, if you guys are here, please hit that subscribe button. I truly, truly, truly appreciate it. As you can see, my numbers are going crazy. This morning, I had 9,000 subscribers, now only 8,600 subscribers. I got 1.5 million views on the video. Yo, what's up? Preemie X Exhibit, Keefe, what's up, what's up, what's up? Shout out to you. Rennie Bettman, he will beat Tyron again. Prime X Exhibit, Jake effed Tyron up, fool. Hey, man, yeah, I don't know if he effed him up because he never heard him. But, hey, man, come in here and support your boy, man. Whoever you want to support Jake, support Tyron. I'm going to tell you guys the honest truth. What Jake is doing is huge for the sport of boxing. The reason why is if you look at all my live videos, because I go live for every major UFC and boxing event. So every major UFC or boxing event, I go live for to kind of, give you guys play by play. He said, man, chill. I don't know what he's saying because there's a lot of words. I go live. PBC knows I go live. PBC follows me on Instagram, Premier Boxing Champion. They follow me. They know exactly what I do. Follow me, Boxing Ego, Blue Bud Sports, a bunch of other guys who've covered the sport of boxing and UFC. Bong, I go live for that. With that being said, no matter Pacquiao fighting, Errol Spence fighting, all the lives that I've done, nobody's ever tuned in more than Jake Paul. You are chill. Oh, appreciate that, bro. Thank you very much, man. You're chill too, man. Thank you for hanging out. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. With that being said, like I said, no, I don't. The most views that I get was the first one when I set the record at 750,000 views for the Logan Paul Mayweather fight. Bong, that happens. Then I stay consistent. I did the Clarissa Shields fight. That was like 12,000 views or whatever, right? Do different fights, do the Pacquiao fight. I don't even think that was 6,000 views. Maybe because Spence was a fight, I don't know. Boom, yesterday. So Sunday night, today's Monday. Last night, no, today's Tuesday. Sunday night, I did the, oh wow, man, people are coming in here, hold on. Guy makes random stuff. What's up, man? Prime X Exhibit. How long you been doing it for? I've been going live since the I've been going live since the Logan Paul Mayweather fight. Carmid Cream. Tyron won the fight. Bro, that's what I was saying earlier. I can kind of see where that one judge gave it to Tyron. I can see that. Guy makes random stuff. Almost hit that 10K subs. Man, I know I'm working hard trying to hit that 10K. Exhibit. Jake won the fight. Simpin Domes High. Command, what you mean to win the fight? Yeah, y'all go back and forth in the comments. I don't really block comments like that. I'm not a comment blocker. Y'all interact with each other. Y'all can come to my platform straight out of content, and then y'all can go back and forth with each other. Like I said, to me, I can't say that I'm definitely going for Tyron. I was definitely going for Tyron. But seeing Jake lose is going to be hard on the sport because he brings so many eyes. And the proof of that is I just set the record on YouTube, the biggest live reaction, fight party video, whatever you want to call it, straight out of content for the second time I've done it. First for his brother Logan, now for Jake. Over 800,000 views for that video. Really 1.5 million, but I don't know why they cut the number down to 824. But with that being said, so look how many, that's how many people just came to my channel, even for a second or a minute or whatever. Their average watch time was like a minute 24. So that's over 800,000 people that clicked on the link on YouTube. So I know their buys didn't necessarily get that, but I can guarantee you a lot of people saw that fight. That's a lot of different eyes. That's not including the people who were over at like Boxing Ego and Blue Blood Sports and whoever else was doing a fight party. Let me see, because I don't want to miss anybody. Commentary collab. I think Tyson should have won. The rope saved Jake from being knocked out. Yeah, bro, you're right. You are right about that. Them ropes definitely held him up. I can't show nothing here on YouTube because I don't want to get flagged, but you're right, bro. Those ropes definitely held him up. You see the one picture? I don't know if I can pull it up or not because YouTube is very sketchy about what you pull up. Maybe I could pull up Jake Paul ropes. Like, look at this. We'll just go to images. I don't want to look at that. Look at this right here. I can't play it, but we'll just go to images. Like look at this right here, yo. This is crazy. Let's see if I can pull this up for like the full picture. Because I don't want to do any videos or nothing like that. I just want to look at the picture. Look at that. That's crazy. Don't play nothing in the background. What is that? I don't want nothing to play. So we'll just leave it right there. I'm going to pause this. I don't want nothing to play because I don't want YouTube to flag me. Oh, but yeah, look at this. Like, that's the ropes holding you up, bro. I can't. Clickbait. Nah, not fake, man. Thank you. It's definitely not fake. You guys, listen, my numbers don't lie. Over 800,000 views on my Fight Party Watch video live reaction channel. That's not fake. Like, I can't fake these numbers. Like, I'm growing the fastest live reaction channel on YouTube outside of everything else that I do, my business, the car content, everything else that I do here with all the big YouTubers here in Houston. Like, my stuff is popping. Nothing over here. I don't use the word cap. I'm not from Atlanta. I'm a New Yorker, so I've got no business saying cap. That's stupid to me. I'm saying no BS. That's what we say. It's no BS. I'm not going to cuss on YouTube, but that's what I'm saying. So come in here, but you come in here and, you know, watch out because my fans is crazy. They're going to get you. Guy makes random stuff. Everybody else, my fans going to get you. So just watch what you say. Watch your mouth. Beau Jaiden, that's funny. If you think it's fake, then leave. You ain't doing nothing to nobody. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Appreciate you, bro. Beau Jaiden. Yo, my man, that's a funny name. Beau Jaiden, that's a funny name. Yo, that's funny. That's funny. That's a funny name. I'm sorry I keep saying that, but that's a really funny name. I know you're not fake. You just never replied back to me. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. Illustrations, shoot, my bad. If I didn't respond to you, when did you message me? Because chances are the things was running like 1,000 miles an hour. My man said this. That's a real emoji. You could do this. You could do this. But yeah, listen, I always try to respond to everybody as much as I can. I try to, you know what I mean? It's not on purpose. But look, let's get back to the video. Look, come on. Like, that right there makes me believe, whoa. The GOAT, if you come in here and diss him. Yo, I'm going to show that, son. Y'all know what time it is? Y'all know what time it is? Let me click. I'm on my Mac. Let me click that. Bang. Look, my fans is serious, and I'm growing. The numbers are there. PBC already knows who I am. All these guys, like the Boxing Egos, these guys got 200 plus. I think Boxing Ego got over 200,000 subscribers. Blue Blood Sports, he has over 100,000 subscribers. Fight Hype, they go live, but they're actually there at the event, so they're a whole different entity. I'm talking about guys in our house who go live for the fight party. Nobody's bigger than me. So jump on now, like, don't, you know what I mean? Don't be on the bandwagon later. Jump on now, so this way, whenever I see you in the future, once my subscribers are up, or if I get like a, because I'm probably gonna start filming from my store, but once my subscribers are up and stuff like that, when I see you, I can really shout you out because you'll be one of the OGs, like the guy makes random stuff and stuff like that. So let me see, exhibit, the go if you, I'm not gonna say that exhibit, but I feel you. Guy makes random stuff. I'm an OG, is my guy to come at me. Exactly. Guy makes random stuff has been there since day one, and he does not miss a live. Even if he's got to take his mom to the store, stuff like that, he don't miss a lot. He said, exhibit, leave the stream if you hating. Trust, he's coming up, bro. Snipping Gomez, yeah, he tries his best. It's crazy how they didn't give Tyron the knockdown. It should have been an 8 count, something like that. Yo, that's what's crazy because when you watch the, that's a good point. That's a good point, Caleb. That's a commentary, Caleb. That's a good point. I'm glad you make that point. Because you're right. Because if you watch the video, there's a video in like All Access or something like that. And they're in the ring. I mean, the referee's like, or the commissioner is telling them like, hey, listen, if you get knocked down or something like that, we'll give you an 8 count. But then if you wobble to the left or to the right, we will automatically waive the fight. So when he knocked him through the ropes, I thought that the referee was going to step in and do an 8 count. The reason why is because even though he's having a professional fight, it's only his 4th or 5th professional fight, but on record, it's only Tyron's 1st professional fight. So I thought that they were going to treat it more like, not necessarily like an amateur bout, but I'll give you a prime example. When Conor fought Floyd, the referee jumped right in and stopped the fight. And Conor never went down, right? Conor never went down. He was just getting beat up and the referee jumps in and stops the fight. So I thought something like that similar was going to happen. But Floyd never stopped going after Conor. Tyron stopped going after Jake. Let me read some comments, guys. Thank you, guys. 29 people in here. I only got 13 likes. 30 people in here. I only got 13 likes. I need y'all to run those likes up. I truly, truly, truly appreciate it. We're having a really good conversation, guys. Okay, so let me read, because that was a really good question by Caleb. A comment by Caleb. So let me go down. Mr. Warrior, Jake equals GOAT. Yo, yeah, he equals a GOAT. He also equals another animal that ends in ASS. But anyway, listen, like I said, I got to give Jake his credit because he gives, what the hell is that? What is that? Oh, God, I think I got bees in my chimney. I think I can hear the bees in my chimney. Hey, babe, I think we got bees in the chimney. Oh. Babe, if you're watching, we got bees in the chimney. Here we go. Simpin Domez, do you know what fight I want to see Jake Paul versus Logan Paul? Now, I don't want to see brothers fight. They're not going to fight like for real, for real. Somebody told somebody to shut up. That's not cool. Beau, Jaiden, Jake Paul had Logan as a maybe on his hit list. So we'll just have to wait and see. Those guys are doing that they do their banter back and forth just to troll everybody. They'll never fight each other. Vlogs says straight out of content, die in Cotton Field. Appreciate that, bro. Thank you very much. Again, guys, you can't hurt my feelings because I'm popping out here. But yo, everybody go get Mar Vlogs right now for that wild comic. Y'all go get him right now. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and make. Did you say we have bees in the chimney? Yes. Hey, babe, get Mar Vlogs out of here, okay? Go ahead, get him out of here. It sounds like that there's bees in the chimney, babe. You gotta watch out. My wife is in here, so she's doing the whole, she's maintaining the whole thing. Bonk, she just deleted that. That's true, boo. Jake should retire. He's trash. I don't know why. Hey, T-Boy too blessed. I don't know why it blocked that comment, but I'm gonna go ahead and put it there. Oh, hold on. Marvlog says okay, I don't know. I don't know if he is or not. I don't know, Marvlog says you can't come in here playing like that, son. Like, you can't play like that because I got my people ready to go. Yeah, Jake should retire. He's trash. Listen, I don't know. I do know one thing. I know I only got 16 likes and 47 people in here. Y'all need to run them likes up. I'm telling you, I'm the biggest channel on YouTube. Go to my channel right now, hit live, look at the videos. Over 800,000 views. Nobody's done that. He said, Mar, that sound racist. Yeah, that's wild, son. You gotta chill out. I'm black, how am I racist? Just let's get off the racist topic. Let's get back to boxing. Let's get off the race. Okay? Let's get back to Jake being retired. Mar Vlogs, bro, you need to chill, bro. I'm playing. Take a damn joke. Bro, Tyron won the fight. That's all I'm saying. I'm all Black Lives Matter. I'm just saying, god dang. As soon as I said it, I saw your comment. Yeah, it's cool. Y'all lit him up. GLD, cringe. Yeah, let's get off that subject. Yo. Let's stay on the subject of sports. I'm gonna be fair, Joe ain't professional fighter, but he's getting there. He's only the big stage because he's rich and famous, but skill-wise, he needs work. Beau, Jaiden, yo, this dude is really hitting with the I gotta give you a clap. Dang, you lucky I ain't on my phone. I'm gonna give you a clap. I like that. Y'all see that comment that he said? He said, hey, I'm going to be fair. Jake ain't a professional fighter, but he's getting there. He's only on the big stage because he's rich and famous, but skill-wise, he needs work. Yo, I agree. Jake Paul never got a loss. Yeah, exactly. I mean, like I said, tell me, guys, I got 45 people in here, only 18 likes. One, I need y'all to run them likes up. Two, tell me if Tyron earned a rematch. That's what I want to know. I want to know if Tyron earned a rematch. That's my first question. So if Tyron earned a rematch, right? Second question, do you want to see the rematch between Jake Paul and Tyron? And my third question is, will Jake fight Tyron next if he gets the tattoo? Because right here, guys, if you go look, he has a whole list of things that he needs to do in order to get the fight, and I'll go ahead and read them off. Tyron's tattoo guidelines, okay? 3x2 inches at least. Can't get it covered. So remember, he was just on Tyron was just on the Ariel Helwani show or whatever, and he said that he thought about getting it covered, but then he told Ariel to kind of be quiet. So number one is 3x2 inches at least. Can't get it covered. Permanent, right? So it's forever. Must post on social media. Has to be visible with shorts and shirt on. So let me know, guys. Let me know. I forgot my dang question. Somebody let me know. Hold on. Let me read everybody's questions. I don't want to miss anybody. Somebody got deleted. Okay, I think Jake is kind of overrated. He only fights retired people. Guy makes random stuff. You are right. Why do you want Jake? Oh, who do you want Jake to fight next? I think Tyron. Personally, I think Tyron earned a rematch. I was telling my wife yesterday, she was like, why would they rematch? Why do people rematch? And people rematch for a reason, like Mayweather Maidana, Pacquiao Marquez, Ali Frazier, like the list goes on and on and on. Mike Tyson and Holyfield, the list goes on and on. Holyfield and Lennox Lewis. The reason why we want to see Mike Tyson and Holyfield 3. The list goes on and on and on of rematches. Gotti Ward, like there's legendary rematches, and 99% of the time, the second fight is a lot better because both fighters know each other. So we want to see a rematch. Like I want to see the rematch. I think Tyron earned it. I don't think he did enough to win the fight per se. He definitely hurt Jake. So if me and somebody else fights, or you, whoever's watching, and you and somebody else fight, and you guys get into a fight after school, you guys get into a fight after a bar, you guys get into a fight at work, right? But during that fight, what is in my chimney? Yo, babe, there's something in the chimney. It's moving around like a squirrel or something. Hold on, guys. It's definitely not Santa. It's scary. What if it busts through the chimney? Like through the whole thing? Huh? Don't play my voice. Well, I was watching you. Trying to talk about me. Sorry, my wife is checking the chimney. I don't know what's going on over there. Listen to it. Watch. You could just chill. You can hear it. It sounds like a bunch of scratching or something. Guys, hold on. I got to address my chimney. I don't know what the heck is going on in my chimney. It sounds bigger than bees. Hush, I can hear it. Okay, well, I'll get back to the team. Sorry, guys, sorry. But there ain't nothing in here. Baby, there's something in the chimney. I'm not playing. I wouldn't play like that. I don't know. I don't understand. Okay, well, sorry, guys. Let me get back to the team. Oh, my God. Okay, I got so many messages. My wife is going to hang out, so I'm going to try to read everybody's message. Okay, here we go. Michael Christian, do you think he should fight Logan? No, I don't think he should fight Logan. Beau Jaiden, I would like to see if Tyron actually throws more punches because I know he can knock him out. I'm scared, though, if the rematch doesn't happen, Jake going to pick another bad opponent. Dang, yo. Who is Beau Jaiden? Beau Jaiden, follow me on IG, bro. I might have you on like a Zoom call. Good, this kid is with it. I don't know who you are, but you are with it. Exhibit, Tyron definitely deserves a rematch, but I still think that Jake won. I still feel that Jake outboxed. I told you. You thought I was lying. What is that? A squirrel. That's a squirrel? I don't know what that is, but it's trying to get through. It might have got stuck. It's going to die and it's going to stink in our chimney. Oh my God. I hope it's not bees. Remember last time when I opened it, it was bees? All those bees came. That's not funny. Y'all scaring me. Oh, come on. I said, don't mess with it. Just leave it alone. What do you do for something like that? Yo, this is going to be the funniest video on YouTube. People going to be like, yo, he had a squirrel. If that squirrel busts out of there, I'm gone. I'm gone. I would die. Yo, that's scary. Someone said, man up, boy, man up. Nah, I don't mess with rodents. The bees is cool, but we don't got nothing to kill the bees. Maybe just leave it. Should I turn on a fire and open it? No, it's going to be hot. True that. Don't mess with it. I bet it's a raccoon. Nah, we don't got raccoons here. We got squirrels. We got mad squirrels. Like 1 billion squirrels. Nice squirrels. There was, last winter, this winter, 2021 winter, we did have a lot of bees in there. A lot of bees was all in our chimney. All right, guys, I'm sorry. Let me get back. This thing is loud. Whatever's in my chimney is loud. Hey, guys, I'm over 300 views right now. I'm over 300 people watching. Can you guys hit that like? Can you guys please hit them likes so to share this video so other people can come in here and join in on the conversation? I'm trying to read everybody's message, so just give me some time. I'm dealing with an issue in my chimney because there's something in my chimney to the left of me. Like, I'm within, like, I could spit and hit my chimney. That's how close I am, and there's something in the chimney. So I might have to end this video. But guys, please hit those like buttons, run those likes up. If you want to, you can go ahead and support the channel. Oh, please subscribe. So over 300 people in here. Go ahead, guys. All you guys hit the subscribe button. I'm going to go through everything, read everything, subscribe. Also, if you guys want to send over a super chat, totally appreciate that. Okay, so let me keep going. So Who Cares? What's up, Who Cares? How did you get Who Cares on YouTube? How'd you get that name? That's crazy. These guys get some really dope names. Who cares? Okay, asking for a like is a like. Leaving a review, that is fake. If you don't really like it, LOL. I don't know what that means. Caleb, I mean, Jake and Tyron shook hands on it, so Tyron will possibly get the rematch. You're right, Caleb, he might. They did shake hands. Balta, Kid Games, the Enzo squad, he needs a tattoo for a rematch. He got to be a man of his word. You're all right. That's what this says right here, guys, as I circle this. That's what it says right here. You need to do that. I'm waiting. I'm going to keep refreshing his page to see if he tweets anything else. In the meantime, who else do we got? Beau Jaiden, who cares? True. But that's not how YouTube works. Facts. Letter Kenny. That is all. Thank you. Robert Clark. So he is retired. I'm confused. Exactly. So is he retired? I'm confused. I don't know. He just said he came out of retirement, but it was only a day after. So I don't know. Oh, you know what? Remember Conor McGregor did that too, guys? That's what I think he's doing. Remember Conor? First off, I'm only at 79 likes, 400 people. Something ain't adding right. Something ain't adding up. It's not adding up. I need y'all to run them likes up. I look wild crazy out here right now with only a couple of, I got $2 in likes right here. And man, people watching. $2 in likes right here. Huh? You can read my comments to me?
Because you're like this on your video and you can't even see the whole
You can really read them to me?
Do you want me to?
Sure.
Okay.
How far? Because I don't want to miss anybody. Okay, what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to just go through, I'm going to shout everybody out, and then my wife is going to read all the new comments because they're coming in so fast. So, but in order to do that, I'm almost to 500 views right now, and I only got 98 likes. I need you guys to hit that subscribe button. I need you guys to hit those likes and get those likes up so YouTube can keep pushing this video out so more people can see it, so we can keep having a bigger conversation. Like I said, I'm about to run through 455 people right now. I'm about to say all your names if you commented. Here we go. Guy makes random stuff. Premium exhibit. Robert Clark, what's up? Letter Kenny, what's up? Letter Kenny again. Mike Wise. Oh snap! What happened to my screen? Yes, everything's going crazy. Dwayne O'Connor, what's up? Nate Sparks. Tyler Cove, what's up? What's up? Carl VL. PD Productions. Glowwing Production, what's up? What's up? Sauce. I don't know how the heck you got the name Sauce. What's up? Nidia, what's up? What's up? Who cares? That's a funny name. Raul. Art by Evans. Sauce. Warrior Guy, what's up, what's up, what's up? Glowing, let me go down to the bottom. I think I got everybody right there. Bang, bang, bang. Devin, what's up? Ben Boberg, what's up? Sauce, Immortal, what's up? Sue System, what's up? Casey Williams, what's up? Bernardo Morris, whoa. It's going too fast, it's going too fast. Alex Rivera, what's up? Homemade Beats. Oh, what's up? Homemade Beats, what's up, what's up, what's up? Mark Jose, what's up, what's up, what's up? Sneaky Blue, hey, what up? You said hi, I'm saying what's up, what's up? Fresh Fawn, sup nerds? What's up, nerds? I like that. Steve, RSR, Jake Paul's a GOAT. Okay, Hush Hush, he should fight in the octagon. We come on, we know he ain't gonna fight in the octagon. Let's chill out though, but that was a good one, Hush Hush. Pinfo, yo, Rod G, what's up, what's up, what's up? Cowboy Jeffrey, what's up, what's up, what's up? I think I got every, Locust Stolios, what's up? Yo. Okay, let me go down to the bottom. Let me go down to the bottom, guys. Let me get to the bottom of the Wilson Vasquez. You sending dong emojis, bro. Wilson Vasquez is sending dong emojis. Man, okay, guys, anyway. Let me know right now. I'm thinking Jake took this whole retirement thing. He took that out of the book of Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor was one of the first people to do like, oh, I'm retired on Twitter. Remember when he was trying to get fights and he said, oh, I'm retired and all this other stuff. And now all of a sudden he's unretired and he got his first comeback fight was against Cowboy Cerrone. So, good night, buddy. Oh yeah, go ahead. Tell me what people are saying.
Are we ready?
I'm ready.
Versus Tommy Fury.
Oh, no. Tommy Fury does not deserve a fight. Guys, let me know if Tommy Fury deserves a fight with Jake Paul. I don't think so. Hell no.
I hit the like. How are you going to call a man broke who makes money off of viewing him? I hit the like. Tyron
Hit that like.
Big. No way. Why not? Oh, you got a super chat. $2.
Super chat, $2.
It says Jake Paul is black people trading him.
$2. Said, dang, Jake Paul is black people trading him. Why you guys joking? Why y'all joking? My man, yo, explain to me how on earth Tommy Fury deserves a fight with Jake Paul or Tyron. Explain to me. Somebody please explain to me.
Straight out of content versus Errol.
Oh, that's cold-blooded. That's coldblooded. That's funny.
Jake Paul is a certified boxer. No matter who he fought, he got in the ring.
That's crazy.
Other people didn't.
$2. Hey, man, appreciate that super chat. You guys know I'm out here working hard.
Jake is soft. Tommy's a boxer.
Oh, no, you don't got to read each one. Just read them just like loud because it's like too many voices in the mic.
What?
It's like too many voices in the mic.
What do you want me to do? Read them or not?
No, I'll tell you right when I need you to, like if somebody asks a question, if you guys ask a question or certain statements, then just let me know in between of me like comment.
How do I know what to
Well,
say?
somebody will say like, Jake looked, oh, here we go. Jake looked nervous as after the ring. He sat back and ran around. He was scared to take a hit. Yeah, I know. That's what was crazy, guys. Tell me if Jake was running or not. Tell me if Jake was like doing too much like quote unquote boxing. That's what's crazy because I'm like, you talked all that trash. You're a bigger guy, right? Jake is 6'1", 24 years old. He's 6'1", he's 24 years old. He naturally is a 210 pound guy, and he didn't fight Tyron. Tyron's only 5'9". He fought at the biggest weight he's ever competed at, which was 190, and he's 40 years old. I don't understand how Jake didn't just take the fight right to him. That's what was crazy to me, because if you truly believed in your power, you would just take the fight right to this little guy. But obviously, and you've seen in the fight, we actually got to see in the fight that all those big right hands that Jake was knocking everybody out with, he didn't even phase Tyron. Tyron was able to walk through every shot. Tyron finished the fight with nothing on his face. Tyron was able to compete like nothing had happened, like he'd never been in a fight before. So my question to you guys is, I got only 288 people in here, and I need you guys to run those likes up so more people can come in the room and we can all have a conversation. What are they saying, babe? Tell me what they're saying in the chats.
Woodley has a good jaw.
Woodley does have a good jaw.
Jake will ever fight Canelo considering the weight difference. They're talking about
Oh,
he used his height and his reach.
he did. Okay, right there. Whoever said the Canelo thing, who said the Canelo thing? Oscar, okay, do you think Jake will ever fight Canelo considering the weight difference? That's a very good question. The answer is yes. And I had this debate with my cousin Darnell. And the reason why I think Jake will fight, I think Jake will end up fighting Canelo if he stays undefeated. If he stays undefeated, he better fight Canelo soon. Because if Jake Paul takes a loss, everybody's going to go down. Logan Paul took a loss. It didn't matter. He's not as big as Jake. Nobody's looking at Logan Paul like he actually can compete. We're here to see Logan Paul versus a certain opponent. So if Logan Paul decides to fight Mike Tyson, we don't care. We don't believe Logan's going to win at all in any way, shape, or form. The difference between Jake and
Jake Paul is a hood fighter. He destroys McGregor.
Yeah, I think okay. Oh, what did he say? What did he say? David the Goliath. Jake Paul's a hood fighter. He destroys McGregor. Bet. Thank you. Thank you for the $2 super chat, Mr. David. Your question is next. Don't forget that. Let me finish my thought on Canelo. Your question is next, babe. Don't forget, we're going to talk about McGregor next. We're going to talk about Jake Paul, McGregor next. Bet. So run them likes up, guys. Run those likes up. We need 200 likes. We only had 140 likes. We got 255 people in here. It's not adding up. I'm looking crazy right now. Like I said, 800,000 views. Look, I can show you guys. Where's my YouTube? Bong.
A lot of questions in here, baby. People want answers. So
People want answers. Okay, hold on. I need to show everybody.
makes random stuff. Keep putting his in.
He keeps putting his in. Hold on.
Look, there we go for the 5th time.
What'd he say?
Jake versus Tank.
No. Jake ain't versus no Tank. Come on, guys. Right there. What's that say? Guys? Right there. I'll pull it up, but I'm not going to actually play it. I'm going to just pause it because I don't want YouTube to flag me for my own videos.
Some people say that Canelo won't give him the time of day.
Canelo will give him the time of day. Look, I can't make this up. 825,000 views, guys. The biggest channel on YouTube when it comes to this fight party stuff. The biggest. Nobody did that video. Nobody did that many views for the fight. Oh, no. Y'all tripping.
You're tripping.
What are they doing? YouTube, chill out. Yo, chill. All right, guys, let me get back to this. So, Canelo. I think they will fight. I think Canelo, that's a super easy fight for Canelo, right? Canelo is a very smart businessman. He's a very smart man. He's about to unify 168 in November. Perfect. Great. He's about to unify. Also, guys, if you want your question known, Like, I'm going to try to read as many questions as possible, but if you want me to like log your question, send a super chat and I'll log your question and then I will answer your specific question. So after this, for the other super chat, is the Conor McGregor. So I'm going to speed this Canelo thing up real quick. So Canelo has no problem with fighting Jake. It all depends on Jake's star power. Can Jake fight a Canelo after this fight? I don't think so. If so, it would have to be next year. And I think that the Tyron Woodley, after like Jake, in order to fight Canelo, Jake needs to look really good in his next fight. Jake needs a dominant performance against somebody who he can knock out again, and then we will all be excited for a Canelo fight. Even though we all know Canelo's going to win, it'll just be an exciting event. It's going to be a spectacle. That's what it's going to be. But Canelo's not worried about anybody right now except for Caleb Plant until his fight with Caleb Plant is over. Okay, let's move on to Conor McGregor, the Goliath guy. So thank you, Goliath. You will get your answer. You will get your question answered because you sent the super chat. So I truly.
He sent another one. Jake should challenge Canelo to an MMA fight. The same guy.
Oh, the same guy? Okay, let me see. Okay, Jake should challenge Canelo to an MMA fight. Okay, well, thank you for your another $2 super chat. I will answer both questions. So the first one is McGregor. Like Jake said in the post-fight press conference. So shout out to David the Goliath. In the post-fight press conference, and Jake is 100% right. Like I said, I'm not for Jake. I'm not for Canelo. I'm not for McGregor. Well, I am for Canelo. Of course I am. But I'm not for Jake. I'm not for Tyron. I'm not for any of these guys like that. They just all provide really dope content. So I'm cool. In regards to Jake and Conor, like Jake said, and Jake is right, man, like Conor, you keep losing. And then not only that, when you said what you said after your injury in the Dustin Poirier fight, you lost a lot of respect. When you was talking about his wife and everybody else in his family, Conor McGregor lost a lot of respect in the MMA and just combat sports community because Dustin Poirier is a really loved fighter. He's a very respected fighter. So when Conor McGregor, just because you broke your leg, you should have been gracious because it's a loss, but you technically didn't get as bad as you was getting beat. So you should just be lucky. And you guys both competed. So have that respect for him. But you talking about his wife and that you're going to kill him and do all that other stuff, it doesn't make any sense. He can do all this working out. Lately, there's a video of Conor McGregor working out. Maybe he's going to go to 190 or 170 or whatever the weight is. Who knows? But I don't see Jake Paul wasting his time with a Conor McGregor. Plus, I think he's way too big for Conor. I think Jake is way too big for Conor. Conor's not an aggressive guy like that. I think what I do think would be a dope boxing match is a Tyron Woodley versus Conor McGregor in boxing. That would be dope. That would be so huge because you'd have like an aggressive Conor who's you'd have an aggressive Tyron who's 5'9", and a skillful Conor McGregor who's 5'9". So those guys would come together. Not a big 6'1" guy who's really a heavyweight and just walks around 200. Don't forget, he's 11 pounds away from being a heavyweight. Like technically, if he wanted to, Jake Paul could fight at heavyweight. Tyron can't fight at heavyweight. So that's that. And his other question.
Oh, Freddie, $20. Jake Paul runs boxing money. He brings the normies money.
He does. Freddie Jokers. Thank you for the $20 super chat, bro. Thank you for the $20 super chat. So I'm gonna read your comment. Jake Paul runs boxing money. He brings the normies. You're 100,000% right. Look, I can't make this up. These numbers don't lie. 825,000 people viewed my live reaction video the other day for their live fight. 825,000 people viewed that video. Look how many people are in here right now. So far, I've had 11,000 playbacks. There's only 162 people in here right now, but I've had 11,000 playbacks. That's people who are interested with an average duration of 30 seconds. That's people who are interested, and they're only interested because of Jake Paul. If it was the other way around and it was Tyron Woodley versus somebody else, nobody would be that interested. You know what I'm saying? So you, Mr. Freddie Jokers, you gave a very good point, bro. Jake Paul runs boxing money. He brings the normies money. He does. He really does bring a lot of different eyes to the sport, and they come to spend money. And if they're not spending money, they're at least watching, and then they get on YouTube and they talk. That's what's so dope. Like, they really rock with Jake Paul. Whether or not you like him or not, Jake versus Conor is huge money fight. Devin, I personally don't think Jake versus Conor is a big money fight. Just not right now. Conor needs to have some more wins.
McGregor?
Yeah. What do you think, babe?
I think it is. They both have big names.
Yeah.
Conor brings a lot of people, and Jake brings a lot of people. I think it'll be good.
You think even Conor coming off of that loss and that broken ankle, you think him in the boxing?
I forgot he is back.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know what? My wife is right, and maybe you're right too, because Tyron's coming off of 4 losses.
Yeah, but Conor McGregor has that name.
You're right.
It's the name.
You're right.
The people.
I take that back, guys. I stand corrected. Conor has no momentum. That's the thing. Mario Munez. You're right, bro. And you know what? I think I'm kind of conflicted. I'm kind of conflicted because you guys are making a lot of good points.
Yeah.
You're making a lot of good points, babe. Whenever you say, like, he has that name, and who am I to knock Tyron? At least Conor McGregor's in his early 30s. He's only like 33 or 34. Yeah. He's not 40 and retired, right? Yeah. So I think in the boxing ring, he does have that name. You're right, babe. He's a bigger star than maybe Jake will think about that. Do you guys think Jake will think about Conor? Oh, guys, list down below right now in the chats. The amount of views have went down because the likes aren't going up. You guys got to run the likes up so more people can join in so we can have a bigger conversation. Guys, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know. Give me your name. Type in your name of who you think Jake should fight next. Go.
Conor went 10 rounds with Floyd.
Conor went 10 rounds and got stopped in the 10th round.
That's what someone said.
Don't forget, Conor was like 32 years old, and Floyd Mayweather didn't train for that fight. And he was over 40. He was like 42 years old.
Nate Diaz.
I think Nate Diaz would light him up. Francis Ngannou? No, y'all are tripping. You said Francis Ngannou? Sneaky Blue said Francis Ngannou? Yeah. That would be too crazy. Who else?
I don't know who that is.
He's the heavyweight UFC champ. He's a monster.
UFC?
Yeah, he's a monster. Dustin. Now, he's friends with Dustin for, oh, you guys. The person who I think Jake should fight next, if not Tyron Woodley, I do believe after that knockdown, I'm going to call it a knockdown. I do believe after that knockdown, Tyron deserves to fight. But guess what I want to see? Masvidal. Dang it, he said it. Yeah. Dang it, he said it. Patricio Huerto, Masvidal. Yes. No. Jorge Masvidal. We just seen him get knocked out by Usman. Yes, I think Masvidal. I think he could do a Masvidal fight before the end of the year. Yeah, I think Masvidal. KSI, I don't want to see KSI. I do not want to see KSI. He's better than KSI. We don't need to see him fight his brother. His brother needs to fight KSI. Logan needs to fight KSI. KSI and Jake got nothing in common. Keep them away. They're bums over there in the UK. Let them UK bums.
Jake needs more experience.
Dana won't let Masvidal fight Jake. I think Dana would let Masvidal fight Jake under certain circumstances. I think if the money was there, I don't see him getting in the way of a Masvidal. Masvidal's on his way out. He's old. He just got smoked. I think and he has a huge name, so I think they would be able to persuade him to do it. I think so. Ryan Garcia. That's crazy. Y'all tripping. Nate Diaz and Jake Paul. Yeah, Nate Diaz is too strong of a fighter, but he doesn't attack that enough. I don't think Nate Diaz, he's just so sloppy. He likes to slap with a lot of shots. I just don't see Nate Diaz like, I think Nate Diaz would outbox him, but then again, I don't know. Because of the way that Jake moved in this fight against Tyron, he moved really well. He boxed really well. So I don't know. Here we go. Masvidal still a huge draw for the UFC. Masvidal and Nate, money for the fight. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Beau Jaiden, it would still bring a lot of money due to the beef going back and forth between the two, and they both are undefeated. Even if Jake is better, it would gather a lot of attention. Yeah, exactly. Jake needs to do UFC. Jake can't do the UFC. He's just not. His brother is more fit for the UFC. Jake is better fit for boxing. And he's only getting better in boxing, so he's not going to go and try his... You got to understand, guys, Jake can't lose, right? Guys, I only got 135 people watching, but I got 171 likes, but I've had 12,000 people watch. I need you guys to get those likes to 200 so that more people can join in. We need more people. We need like 2,000, 3,000 people in this room. We all need to be going back and forth between Jake Paul and who we should fight. Should Tyron have another boxing match and then Jake have a different boxing match, then they meet again? We don't want to see Tommy. I want to see who you guys want him to fight. You guys need to let me know so my wife can read, hey, babe, they're saying this, they're saying that. Who do you guys want to see Jake fight, if you even want to see him fight again? Jake only picks, Shane Strickland. Jake only picks fights he knows he'll win. That's exactly what my cousin Darnell said. That's exactly what Darnell said, huh? He said Jake only will pick you if he thinks he can win.
Jake hasn't fought a real fighter.
No, let's not do that to guys, 180. We're only 20 likes away from 200. Only 20 likes away from 200. Tyron is a real fighter. Don't get it twisted. Tyron Woodley is a real fighter. Babe, I think the thing in the chimney died. Yeah, I think it died. I think the chimney monster died. I'm not touching that chimney until there's a fire underneath it, and then I'll pop it. Tyron needs to stay out of boxing. Dang. Do you guys think Tyron should keep boxing? Let me know. Nobody wants Fury after his performance. Exactly, Supreme Headphones. Thank you, bro. Nobody wants to see Tommy Fury. Nobody wants to see Tommy Fury. I don't want to see that. I do not want to see that. I'm going to refresh this again and see if there's any new information.
I don't want to see Woodley fight.
You don't want to see Woodley fight?
No.
Dang. Really? Let's see what Tyron Woodley said. Let's see if he pops up. No. Tyron Woodley fan. What's Tyron Woodley's Twitter? I don't know his Twitter. I don't follow him. I don't really be on Twitter like that. I don't know what his Twitter is. Somebody in below, type what Tyron Woodley's Twitter is so I can type it. Jake versus Mayweather may happen soon. Sid Dave. Now that right there would be huge.
I don't think he would do it.
Bro, Jake Paul versus Floyd Mayweather would. But remember I told Darnell that he wouldn't do that. Babe, get rid of all that spam that dude just did with them Chinese letters. Get rid of that.
Zach, come on, we gotta be put in timeout.
You gotta be put in timeout. Mayweather, but no exhibition. No. Oh, here we go. Alex starts no exhibition. Yeah, that's the only reason why Mayweather wouldn't do it, guys. I'm only 11 likes away from 200. Y'all gotta hit that. I need 11 more likes so we can hit that 200 so this video can get seen. Guys, Mayweather versus Jake Paul would be huge, but it would only be an exhibition where you're allowed to knock the opponent out. And that's what sucks. I want to see a real fight because if he loses, it won't be on his record. It won't be on Jake Paul's record. So I want to see a fight where because then he doesn't care, right? He's not going to fight his hardest because he doesn't care. Oh, who cares if I lost? Okay, there's no official judges. There's no official scorecard. So who cares? He's going to say, if he goes the distance with Mayweather, I beat Mayweather. I beat Mayweather. Oh, I beat Mayweather. I beat Mayweather. I do think he is serious about his Canelo fight. F the rematch. I just want to see the tattoos. I love Jake Paul. Ryan Noble. That's funny. Atox Lore, what's up? Jake would beat boxers in his level. Bet anonymous. Not. It wouldn't make money, but Mayweather is winning. Facts. Shady Drosky. Carter, October 9th. Mario Munez. Jake needs to work. Oh, that skipped. Shane Strickland. Jake hasn't fought somebody his size. Facts. Guy makes random stuff. When will Jake fight someone who is not retired because that's holding him back? You're right. Guy makes random stuff. Supreme Headphones. Mayweather would not want to come up in weight either. So yeah, but he didn't come up in weight. Think about it. Logan's bigger than Jake, and look what did Floyd come up to? 155. It was an exhibition, so there's no winner. That's what I'm saying. So Jake, it wouldn't matter about the weight. They could do it. It's just that Floyd's not going to put that on his record. He's not going to be 52-0. God, I need 5 more likes. 5 more likes. 5 more likes. I'm going to take a sip until I get them 5 more likes and we get over that 200.
You think Jake or Logan's a better fighter?
Oh, Jake's a way better fighter. There we go. We're over 200 likes. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. My family, my peeps, guys. Go. You know what? Let me go over here to my website. Make sure you guys go to FCD Vinyl and Apparel, ED Vinyl and Apparel. Make sure you guys can check out my new merch. I just posted a new picture. Go over here to Straight Outta Content. Okay, you guys can come right here, and you guys can get all my new merch. Look at that. Come on, yo. Come on. Look at the merch. Let me move out the way. Look at the merch, man. Look at the merch. Y'all see that? Come on. Y'all look at the YWA, man. YouTuber with attitude. That's what that stands for. YouTuber with attitude, or you can get the classic straight out of content hoodie. But we got the YouTuber with attitude hoodies and shirts, you name it. Or you can have something custom, whatever you want. You can send me your logo. We can whip up something custom. We do it all. We make all types of custom merch. You see right here is Shop All. We have everything for your needs. If you just want a blank shirt, we got that. We got the YouTuber with attitude, YWA, what's up? We got dry fit shirts, we got everything. Just figured out, we got vinyl, we got everything, we got bags. So just, go on over to FCB Vinyl and Apparel, cop something out. We truly appreciate it. Help support the channel. As I'm growing, as I'm trying to beat my next record. Guys, when's the next big fight? Oh, hold on. Dro Divinian, straight to the content. Jake Paul calls out Roman Reigns in the WWE. He will challenge Reigns for a Reigns title. I don't want to see wrestling, personally. I don't want to see wrestling. Guys, 825,000 views. I'm trying to break that record. Who's next? Who's the next big fight? What's the next big boxing? What's the next big boxing match? What's the next big UFC fight? Comment down below. Canelo would literally murder Jake. Yeah, he would. Yeah, he would.
He don't play no games.
He don't play no games, yeah. WWE is fake, yeah, facts. Devin Jake versus John Cena is a boxing match. That'd be weak. Alex Slots, Mike Tyson. I do want to see Logan Paul versus Mike Tyson. I do want to see that. When's the next big pay-per-view? Is it Oscar De La Hoya? Guy makes random stuff. The Mayweather fight was just two guys hugging for 30 minutes. Yo, he's funny, yo. He is funny. Who else? Ian Carter, Javante. Who's fighting next? What's the next big pay-per-view? Is it UFC or is it boxing? Odell Paul. Israel Adesanya versus Vitor 2, I think. Devin, bro, do you know Jake can low-key beat? Whoa, $5. Okay, Ronnie S. Black folks were cheering for Jake Paul, whereas white folks were cheering for Woodley. Jake is honorary black. All his traders' friends are black. That's funny. The other didn't hit. The big what's it called? The big that big like $20 super chat, that didn't hit. I don't know what happened to it. Oh, block them Chinese writing, whatever that is. Block that. Usman Masvidal 3. No. What's the next big fight? Does anybody know? I'm gonna just Google it. Let me Google the next big fight. Let me see. Next big boxing match. Oh yeah, Usman versus Colby too, huh? Okay, here we go. We're going with the boxing schedule. So let's see. Boxing schedule, guys. Boxing schedule. Let's see. We're gonna go through the boxing schedule. We're gonna go through the boxing schedule, and you guys tell me what fights you guys want to see. So we're gonna. Oh, I don't want that to show. I don't know what that is. I don't want that to show. Do you guys know who these guys are? I don't know who these guys are. I don't know who any of those guys are. I don't know who that is. September 4th. I don't know who that is. Let's see. I don't know who that is. Oh, Adrian Granados. I know who Adrian Granados is. That's on DAZN. I don't know who Hughes is. I don't know who those girls are. September 10th. I don't know. Oh, yeah. I don't know who those people are. ESPN card. Okay, Flores Jr. and Lopez. I know who they are. I think I know who Flores Jr. is. Doesn't look like much is coming up, guys. I don't know who's big fighting next. I don't know any of these guys. Do you guys know anybody? Jake Paul couldn't hold Canelo's jockstrap. Facts. Consistent gains. No one wants to see that rematch. Apex Lord Devin Haney destroys Jake. Don't be foolish and compare those two. Facts. Mario Munez, I heard of the DAZN card, but it's just mid. Paul, check UFC after. Bet. I'm going to check UFC after. Oscar Valdez got canceled. Oh, snap. Did it? Okay, block that. Oh, okay, bet. You must be ahead of mine. Oh, okay. Guys, let me know if you recognize. Oh, De La Hoya, Belfort. Okay, I'll watch that. I'll watch the De La Hoya. Oh, September 11th. Okay. All right, September 11th is the De La Hoya fight. Okay. Are you, to be honest, I think Jake would go all rounds with Canelo. No. Canelo stops Jake in maybe a round or two. It just depends on how much running Jake is going to do. because that's one thing that Tyron Woodley cannot do. Tyron Woodley was chasing Jake around the ring. He needed to cut the ring off, and UFC fighters, they're not trained to cut the ring off like that because they can grab you. So they don't have to train to cut the ring off to get to you to punch you. And every time he had Jake with his back against the corner, everybody knows if you fight and you got somebody whose back is in the corner, you step forward, you step into them to push them back into the corner. Because if they step out left or right, then you can catch them with a hook on either side. So, but that's not what he was doing. Every time it came close, even whenever Jake went up against the ropes, Tyron didn't smother him. Tyron didn't, go crazy on him. So that's just, he just didn't know, just to be honest. He just didn't have enough boxing experience to know that. Let me know who you guys got, De La Hoya or Belfort. Guy makes random stuff. Why September 11th out of all days for the fight? I don't know. De La Hoya trying to come back. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? But let me know what you guys got for the De La Hoya versus Belfort fight. Vitor Belfort. Silva versus Ortiz. What Ortiz? 8 rounds. Anderson Silva's boxing again? After this, I'm going to UFC. Figueroa, I think that's a big fight. So I don't think we get any big fights in the month of September. Oh, snap. Okay, September 20. Tell your wife that she is beautiful. Did you block that?
Yeah, they wrote it 100 times.
Oh.
It's spam.
No, that's fine. They can spam it, babe. They can spam it. It wasn't mean. If it's not mean, they can spam it. That's fine. If it's not mean.
Lifting, carry orgasms.
Yeah, that's a wild name. Do you think Jake is a real fighter now? Reno Watson. Yeah, I think Jake's a real fighter. Yeah. He boxed really well in that fight. That's just the facts. I was going for Tyron. I wanted Tyron to win, but yeah, Jake's a real fighter.
I think Javante Davis and Jake would be good.
Tank can't fight Davis.
Why?
I mean, Tank can't fight Jake.
Why?
He'd kill Jake.
Yeah, it'd be good.
No, you can't put Jake in the ring with Tank. It's not fair.
That'd be good.
No, it's not fair.
He's so little, but
He is so little. Yeah. He'd probably break one of his ribs or something. If Tank Davis hit Jake like Tyron did, he would have finished him. He knows how to finish.
Yeah. No, because he's a real one. He's a good fighter.
You seen what he did against the other big kid, against Barrios.
I don't retain them.
Yes, you did, Barrios.
I don't retain them. I don't
Remember he had the Mexican guard and the thing over his chest? Remember he caught him with the right hand and he dropped down? Oh, okay. Here we go. Jake Paul is not a real fighter. Come on now. He's a real fighter, bro. I'm sorry. You just saw him compete with Tyron Woodley. And this is just, after competing with everybody else. He went 8 rounds. You know how hard it is to go 8 3-minute rounds, especially in a room filled with thousands of people, and finish the fight and then still be able to have an interview after and not be all winded and tired? You know how hard it is to go 8 rounds?
Who did that?
Jake Paul.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a real fighter. He's fighting with 10-ounce gloves at 190 pounds. He's a real fighter. Now, is he your favorite fighter? No. Is he the best fighter? Hell no. But is he a real fighter? He's a real fighter.
Well, he needs to fight a real boxer.
He will never fight a real boxer because he's not in this game to be a competitive contender boxer. He literally is carving out his own lane. Is your wife white and hot? No.
What?
No. Ew.
She's Mexican.
She's Mexican and hot. She's caliente. Joe Dividend. Brock Lesnar is still signing with UFC. Why? I don't know why. He's trash. Freddie Gore's Joker's exactly. Stinky Blue Logan Paul was hugging Floyd Mayweather the whole time. Facts. The Omega Gamers. Jake Paul versus Luke Campbell. Luke Campbell would kill him. I don't know, that one's blocked. Logan Paul was hugging Floyd Mayweather the whole time. Okay, guys, so let me keep going. So, what do you guys think about the Anthony Joshua fight? What do you guys think about that? I can't wait. I think it's going to be a really good fight. Usyk, I don't know who Usyk is, but his name is Usyk. And then we go on, because I think the big fight in October is the Wilder Fury. Here we go. Here's the big argument. Let's go. Who you guys got, Wilder or Fury? Who you guys got? I need to know. Because you saw a few Paul haters, the comment sections bashing Jake, he won, it went ahead. Listen, I'm a Tyron Woodley fan. I wanted Tyron to win. I did not want Jake to win. But Jake is very, like I said, Jake fighting brings 825,000 people just to my YouTube alone. And I'm a boxing purist. Boxing is what I love, from the name of my daughter to training, boxing gloves in my garage, to just everything about my life. Everything about my life is I love boxing. I love combat sports and I respect everybody. But I'm in the boxing realm. My cousin, he's in the MMA realm. But I say that to say that Jake Paul brings. Think about how many people are even watching UFC events because of a Jake Paul type of character. Because that's what he is. He's a type of character who trains to be able to compete. Most people, I'll give you a prime example. And this is the reason why I say Jake Paul's a real fighter. You get somebody like a Jean-Claude Van Damme, Michael Jai White, who else? Steven Seagal, Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan, Jet Li, Jason Statham, The Rock, you name it, right? All these guys train, they all compete. Well, not The Rock, but in combat sports, but everybody else trains and competes and does all this stuff like this, right? They all look super vicious. Tony Jaa, they all look super vicious on camera, right? None of them are actually getting in the ring professionally, let alone amateurly, right? None of them are actually getting in the ring and competing. None of them. Not one of them. So I have to give credit where credit is due. And credit is due to anybody who gets in the ring versus another super competitor, 5-time former UFC champ, a real guy who almost knocks you out. If you get in the ring with that, I'm going to give you your credit. You're a real fighter. Because all these other guys who are claiming, like I said, the Jean-Claude Van Dammes, the Michael Jai Whites, all these guys doing all these moves on camera, they're not getting in the ring to get punched in the face. They ain't getting in the ring. Jake Paul doesn't have to get in the ring. He's 24 years old, and he's richer than all of them. I think the only person who's got more money than Jake Paul that I mentioned is probably The Rock. That's it. And The Rock is 50.
You got money, babe?
And The Rock, yeah, The Rock got money. You don't know how much money his movies have made total?
No.
Yeah,
I didn't know he's out here like that.
No, The Rock is like paid. No, he's paid. Yeah, The Rock is paid. But he's 50. At 24, The Rock was not this paid. So that's what I'm saying. Jake, he don't have to do it. So yeah, I'm going to give him his credit. Do I want him to win? No. Do I need him to keep winning to help me on my YouTube? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's what they said. Don't sell yourself?
Yeah.
Blue said, you said MMA, then recommend the most unfair fight ever, Tyson Fury versus Jake Paul. You kidding me? Yeah, that's not fair. Go ahead, block that. Block them Chinese letters. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know how Jake got over 50 million. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, we know why he got over 50 million. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna go into all that, but we know why he got over 50 million. Okay, nobody told me about the Tyson Fury Wilder fight. That's what I'm saying. Nobody even cares about Tyson Fury. Roman is the Rock's cousin. Oh, okay, bet. Guy makes random stuff. The Rock could still be a boxer now. Nah, he's not built like it. And The Rock ain't mean. The Rock isn't mean. He's athletic, but The Rock isn't mean. He's not naturally a mean guy to get in the ring and box. I can guarantee you The Rock does not like to get punched in the face. I can guarantee you that. Benavidez, who's he fighting? I don't know who he's fighting. I'm going to have to go to UFC. Okay, let's go to UFC. UFC upcoming fights. Here we go. Is Tyson Fury good? Yes, Tyson Fury to me is a legend. Who is this Derek Brunson and Darren Till? I heard of Darren Till, but didn't he get beat by Tyron Woodley? You guys let me know. I don't watch off-brand UFC fights. I only watch the mega fights and if there's somebody that I know. So let me know if this fight is good. Okay, let me block this one because these people are tripping. So you guys let me know if this Tyron, there it is again. What? Baby, is it in this hole or is it in the chimney? That's a raccoon. That's a full-blown raccoon. Baby, that's not a raccoon, that's a squirrel. That's a squirrel. Guy makes random stuff. Bro, stop with the Chinese spam. I don't know who's doing that. I don't know who's doing it. No, this is Luke Vu, somebody else. Darren lost to Tyron. That's what I'm saying. Who is this guy fighting? That's UFC Fight Night, the 4th. When is that? Is that Friday? Oh, I guess this is Friday. That's cool. So Friday, there's a UFC Fight Night card. Then we got another UFC Fight Night card. I don't know who the heck these guys are. Then UFC 266, which is Alexander. Yeah, that thing is trying to get in here. Do you need help with blocking? No, me and my wife got it, but I appreciate that. If anybody says anything wild though, check them. Check them in their place. I really do enjoy Bass and Jake haters. Funny thing is that I'm a KSI fan as well. Now KSI is trash to me.
But is the chimney closed?
The chimney's closed. That's why it's not in our house. But it's obviously whatever fell down can't get back up. So it's gonna die there, and then it's gonna stink.
It would have fell on the ground.
Baby,
On the base.
baby, if that's the case, then all of our heat in our house would be going out that hole. Remember, it has that big metal thing that has to close it.
Oh, it fell on
It
top
fell
of
on top of that metal thing. That's why we hear it.
That's funny.
Yeah. Dang, how are all these things getting up in here?
Oh, let me see.
No, I got it.
Oh, okay.
Let me hide
It's
this.
nasty stuff.
I know, these guys are disgusting. I don't know, guys. So yeah, let me know I don't know about this fight, and then Santos and Walker, and then I don't know about them, and then UFC 267, October 30th. I don't even know who that is. When do we get the November 6th is the Usman Colby Covington fight. Dang, I didn't know it was that far away. Yeah, we blocked them. I blocked them. KSI has been fixing his technique. KSI will beat Jake Paul. No way. Not even close. KSI's punches are way too wide. He's way too sloppy. He can beat a Logan because Logan punches way too wide, but he's not beating a Jake. Sigaboo, Cap, how are you, bro? Big bro. Joshua Aguilar. What's up, man? What's up? How you doing? Joshua Aguilar. How you pronounce that? Aguilar? Aguilar, what's up? Kevin Marquez, what do you think about Loma? Here we go. Why do they always set me up with the Loma? Why do they always set me up with the Loma? I think that Loma now is what Pacquiao once was, and that's Bob Arum's puppet. You guys can go bash me right now. Go ahead, bash me. I know you guys want to do it, but that's my honest opinion. I think him and Bud Crawford are Bob Arum's puppets. They have opportunities to fight other people, and for some reason they end up fighting Bob Arum's flunkies. Whoever's on Bob Arum's card, that's who they end up fighting, and they're content with it. They don't even try to fight back. And the reason why I say this is because we've seen so many fighters from Top Rank's camp complain and then leave, from Mikey Garcia to Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather, Oscar De La Hoya. The list goes on and on and on and on and on. And if you don't do what he says, he will shelf you, like a Mikey Garcia, a perfect recent prime example. In fact, Andy Ruiz was over there. But his biggest fighter ever, he treated like trash with Pacquiao. Robbed him. Pacquiao's fighting at 42 years old because he needs money. Because of his whole career, he would have to keep signing extensions and stuff like that, and then he would have to, he had to fight Marquez 4 times. You're trying to tell me when Pacquiao was fighting, he couldn't have fought anybody else out of all the other welterweights or junior welterweights in the world, out of all the fighters in the world when he was fighting Marquez, he had to fight Marquez 4 times? No.
He was with the janky promoter that Bud Crawford got?
Yes, he was with Bob Arum. You're trying to tell me that Pacquiao had to fight Tim Bradley 3 times? Why? Tim Bradley's never sold a pay-per-view in his life unless he's been in a car with Pacquiao. Why are you fighting Tim Bradley 3 times? You beat him the first time, and then you get robbed. Bob Arum sends you to Australia. Yeah, Pacquiao, go fight in Australia. Go fight in Australia. Oh, you get robbed. How many times has it happened? There's a reason why all of those fighters that I named, Andy Ruiz, Mike Garcia, Floyd Mayweather, Oscar De La Hoya, there's a reason why they all left Bob Arum. There's a reason why they all left Bob Arum. And what happened when Pacquiao left? He got the biggest fights of his career. What happened when Mike Garcia left? Got the biggest fights of his career. Mikey Garcia got the Adrian Broner fight. He got the huge mega Errol Spence fight. Easy, boom, go over there. Here, I'm gonna go move up 2 weight classes. The list goes on and on. So I come back to, hold on. Straight out contact, search Romaine and The Rock and the Hughes Fast and Furious present top of the show. Okay, bet. But is KSI the Australian guy? That's funny. But I say, when it comes to Lomachenko, I think He's extremely talented. I just don't think he's with the right promotional company. And because Bob Arum continues to have him fight, even like Teofimo Lopez, I think Teofimo Lopez is extremely talented, but he's only allowed to fight. Like, why is he fighting Kambosos? Why? What has Kambosos ever done that we've seen on television here in America? Nothing. We've never seen him do anything. There's mad other fighters. I would have rather see Teofimo Lopez versus Barrios back when he was undefeated. Or even fight a Barrios now, or Leo Santa Cruz. We know these fighters. These fighters are legends. Or even a Mikey Garcia, even though he can still fight. He never lost at one. Mike Garcia has only lost at 147. He was a beast at 135 and 130, and even at 140. I don't see, but again, we're going to see. They're still forcing us the Kambosos fight. Why do we care about that? We don't care about that. I don't care about a Kambosos fight. So that's it on freaking Loma. I can't. It sucks that Bob Arum continues to do these fights with these. I think this fight exposed Jake as a little. Once he had a little adversity, you could see the fear in him. Once he had, and yo, bro, you're right, Sam Mo. You're right. I think, Sam Mo, you make a very good point. You are right. I think this did expose Jake a little bit. Let me bring this down. It's super bright. I think this, let me see if he said anything else. I think this did expose Jake a little bit and put a little doubt in his head. Like, if I get knocked out, I'm done. Like, if Jake gets knocked out, he's done. Like, the amount of because he's built himself up so high by trolling people, driving by people, and throwing like shakes at people outside of a truck and going online and talking so much trash. When he gets knocked out, because it's going to happen, he's definitely, unless he fully retires, there's going to be a day when he ups the level of competition and he fights somebody that knocks him smooth out. And when that happens, he's probably going to go into a deep depression. He's going to go into a deep, deep, deep depression. So I think he was exposed in this fight because he's like, I got this close to having all of this end. I think he's more surprised that he finished a fight on his feet. Like, he's that surprised that he's like, oh my God, I can't believe I did it. Do I want to do it again? That's why when you have a hard fight, you say things like, oh, I need to go on vacation. I need to go think about it. You're not like, I'm ready for, like, guys who want to fight again, they have the next guy in the ring ready to go. They don't have to be persuaded. Guys who want to continue to fight, that's what they do. They get locked and loaded after their fight. I want this guy next. I want that guy next. I'm ready for whatever, right? Like Adrian Broner used to say, I'm the can man. Anybody can get it. That's not what Jake Paul was saying. Before him and before Tyron started saying, run it back, I'll get the tattoo and all this other stuff, what Jake was saying was, I need time. I've been boxing for 18 months. I've been training every day. Well, that's the life of an up-and-coming fighter. All your favorite boxers, when they were 4-0, 5-0, 6-0, 7-0, they didn't have any vacations. They didn't have any breaks. They're fighting 3 to 4 to 5 times a year. 3 to 4 to 5 times a year. When you're an amateur, you're fighting a few times a month, and you don't even know who your opponent is. You just get in the ring, see the guy across you. All you know is that he's your weight. That's it. You might hear a little murmur. I know this because I've done security for my local boxing gym here on numerous occasions every time they have fights. And I've been down to Greenspoint Mall whenever they have the amateur fights. So you see it. The fighters don't know each other unless the coach is telling you, like, yo, I know this guy. I've seen him fight before, da-da-da-da-da. It's not like that there's a lot of video on each fighter, just the knockouts. So Jake Paul skipped all of that, and now he's talking about somebody's tired and he's winded and all this other stuff. No, this is what professional fighters do. They fight consistently whenever they got a couple of fights, you're building your record, you fight consistently. So I don't want to hear you need a vacation. This squirrel is really in my chimney. I don't want to hear any of that. So let me go ahead and read some guys' stuff. I know boxing, Jake isn't it just being real. Lord, you just a fan. It's all good. I don't know who he's talking to. Khabib said he would fight 4 guys the same night. Khabib could kill 4 people in one night. I truly believe that. Alex Lord Sammo, you're just protecting because I'm giving you an eagle. What's going on? What are y'all talking about? Sammo, fighting and boxing is two different things. Yeah, that's true. A son of your business, Khabib will lose if he stood fighting. I don't think Khabib would lose if he stood up fighting. I think he's too tough. It depends on who he's fighting. Samuel Jean, I'm confused. Nate versus Conor. Who's your money on, chat? I got Nate. I'll take Nate. After that last performance by Conor, I'll take Nate. Sammo, I don't like KSI. I just know he would beat Jake Paul. No, he's not beating Jake Paul. KSI is not beating Jake Paul. KSI is not tough enough. He's not a tough guy. And his punches are way too wide. KSI punches everything like this. He's gonna come at Jake Paul like this with his head down, and he's gonna get clipped. Jake Paul's 1-2 is very straightforward. Bang bang, bang bang, bang bang. Everything is right down the middle, and he's only gonna get better. If he fights a wide shot, all that crazy shots by KSI, and KSI isn't a naturally talented boxer. He's just not naturally gifted. There's not footage of KSI right now smoking people in the gym. It just doesn't exist. I can show you the footage I'm talking about. There's not this type of footage on KSI destroying guys in the gym. Here we go. I'm about to show you right now what I'm talking about. Downloads. This buddy right here. We're going to go over here. This PC. Where is it? Downloads. Where's my video that I used for? Where's my video? Let me click out of this because I'll show you guys. I had it playing in my live fight. There it is right there. There's not, oh crap, is it this? There's not this. I don't even know if I can play that. I think I can. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can play that. Or I definitely can add the media to my thing. I don't know if I can play it because I ran it from my other YouTube video. But you know what? Yeah, I'll play it. I don't think YouTube's gonna pull me down for playing my own thing. But what I'll do is I'll play because I know YouTube is very strict with their rules with whatever they do. Where the heck is my pause button? Look, there's not this type of footage right here. No, I can't play that. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go to my Instagram. We're going to go to Jake Paul Instagram. Let's minimize this. Boom, boom. We're going to Jake Paul Instagram. Oh, does he have it on here of his knockouts? He might have it on here. Women line, men line, numbers a lie. Boom. Jake Paul. But anyway, you guys have definitely seen all the knockouts of Jake Paul, of him knocking people out in the damn sparring sessions. Like, KSI does not have those types of knockouts. KSI is not doing that. He's not smoking, knocking people smooth out in sparring in any way, shape, or form. Like, he's not messing people. Is that it? That's it right here. This is it, right? No, this is one of them. Little sparring session. Oh no, so it's coming up. It's coming up because that's the same thing on his IG. It looks similar to that. Where is it? It's around here somewhere, guys. That's the chain with the. Oh no, I don't want to show that. I don't want to show that. YouTube, don't flag me. 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 YouTube, don't flag me. I'm just looking for that one video of Jake Paul knocking everybody out because KSI is not smoking people in the gym like that. And I can't wait to show that. I know it's on IG, but I'm going to see if I can find it right here. Here we go. Let's see. I'm going to just keep. Oh, no, I don't want to show that. I want to show that. Sam, not even correct. Tommy Fury. Sam, Jake Paul, and KSI is on the same. Sparring doesn't mean anything. Well, what fights do we have from KSI to go off of, right? What knockouts does KSI, what spectacular knockouts does KSI have? Anybody? You're 99 people in here. What spectacular knockouts does KSI have? I just want to know. I'm not against anybody. Like I said, I wanted Tyron to win, but I got to give credit where credit is due. What spectacular knockouts does KSI have? What fight can we go off with Jake Paul? All of them, except for the Tyron Woodley fight. because they all ended by stoppage. KSI hasn't even fought anybody on the level of Ben Askren, let alone Jake now has a 8-round fight over Tyron Woodley in the bank. It's done. Took his best shot, didn't go down, didn't quit. Fight over 8 rounds. I don't see where. Oh, he got choked out before. I don't see where KSI can compete with that. Nobody's talking about KSI and McGregor. Nobody's talking about KSI and Nate Diaz. Nobody's talking about KSI and Floyd Mayweather. Nobody's talking about KSI and anybody. What is this? Is this it? Oh, yep, that's another fighter that Jake Paul smacked up. That's what I'm saying. Who is talking about KSI and anybody? I don't hear it. I don't see it. He's not heavy-handed. He hasn't won any of his fights by knockout. He's not smoking people. His hooks are a little wide right there. His hooks are a little wide. I think I'm getting close to that specific, because like I said, I don't want to play it on my thing and then they say, oh, YouTube, you're playing a video that you've already played on YouTube before. But like I said, I mean, I'm here. Tyron's 40, shorter than Jake. I don't know what I missed away. Jake and Logan and KSI and the others can't beat Tyson Fury's little brother Tommy. Tommy Fury is trash. I think Jake can beat Tommy Fury. That's just my personal opinion. Tommy Fury doesn't hit hard enough. Muscles don't win fights. So y'all wanted him to fall off the ring. Enzo Pinera, that's a long time ago, bro. Mike Pryor, I wanted Woodley. I want Woodley too, and then want to see him ask next guy. I want to see Woodley fight. I want to see Jake Woodley 2. That's what I want to see. I want to see Paul Woodley 2. Point blank, period. That's what I want to see. I'm ready to see that. I think Tyron Woodley earned a second major fight with Jake Paul. Look at this knockout. Like, there's no highlight reel of this. Look at that shot. Boom, boom, boom. Like, he practiced it in the gym right there. Boom, 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 boom. That is textbook. Here it is. Boop, 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 boom, boom. Now, these are really wide shots of him destroying some guy. I don't know who the heck that is. Obviously, this guy's quitting. But the list goes on and on. There's so many shots like that. I mean, so many videos like that of him having sparring sessions like that. Listen, if you guys have links to KSI smoking people like that in the gym and smoking people like that in actual fights that we had, I'm more than happy to view it. I promise you. Let me see if I can find Jake Paul Instagram. Jake Paul Instagram. There we go. Here we go. I know it's right here because I've seen it earlier. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. But it looks like that. Is this it? Nope, that ain't it. It's getting close. That ain't it. That ain't it. It's very, very, very close. What are you guys saying? What are you guys saying? What are you guys saying? Nate Robinson was a retired NBA player. Conor versus Jake. I think that'll be a dope fight. Mike Tyson beats Jake in any era. Facts. That's a fact. Mike Tyson beats almost everybody in any era. That's not it. Is this it? Nope. That's a commercial. That's not it. Where is it? It's very, very, very close. What are you guys saying? What are you guys saying? Jake is still a boxer. Go look at his Twitter. Jake needs to fight Dustin Poirier. He'll never fight Dustin Poirier. Dustin Poirier will probably break his jaw. Y'all giving Jake credit for beating Nate Robinson. Get real. But again, who has KSI beat? That's fine if we're giving him credit for beating KSI. He just beat Ty. This is it right here. KSI does not have this. KSI don't have this. Bong, bong, look at this. Look at this. KSI don't have this. Look at these shots. Look how wide their shots are and his counter with his right hand, if he's not first. Of course, he's very sloppy, but KSI does not have power like this. KSI is not hitting guys 200 pounds like this. He's not finishing guys. I'm not comparing him to any boxer, but if we're comparing him to YouTube boxers, he's the best YouTube boxer out there. He's the best celebrity fighter right now out there. Yeah, that's what I'll say. I will go on record and say Jake Paul is the best celebrity fighter in sports. Point blank, period. Look, I can't look at these shots. I'm gonna just sit back. Let me make sure I'm over here. I'm gonna just sit back and you guys can just watch these shots. KSI ain't doing that. I need to go this way. KSI ain't doing that. There's no reel on KSI like this. There's no, what reel? Show me where KSI is doing this to people. Next Jake fight, Jake Paul, retired professional chess player. Can you please watch a few boxing matches? Can't. Watch cruiserweight matches? Can't. That's illegal. I can't do that. I'm monetizing on YouTube. They'll mess up my thing. This might even do something. I don't think it will because it's on Instagram, but here we go. KSI's potential, but didn't take it seriously. I mean, I don't know what potential he had. If he really wanted to do it, he would continue to do it. Jake is doing it. That's all I'm saying. Just give Jake his credit. I don't want him to win. I want Tyron Woodley to beat him. I want Tyron Woodley to knock him out. I think he does a lot of wild things that are just not good for the sport, but he still brings eyes. And so at least the sport, at least UFC and boxing benefit from this time period of Jake Paul celebrity boxing. That's great. And a lot of people get to eat off of it. Look at the Odell Beckhams and stuff like that. People are getting Tommy Fury gonna beat Mike Perry up. I don't know. Bruh, I knew Jake would get his washed up back in the ring. Kids going to have ring rust, but should fight Mankind, Mick Foley, or Austin McBroom's little brother. Its only fight makes sense. Avi. KSI is not a natural. Jake is a natural. Atox Lord. Exactly. That's it right there, Mr. Atox Lord. Jake is a natural. Sam Mo. Jake Paul is not good for boxing, bro. He dilutes the brand. Listen. As a boxing purist, do I want Jake Paul fighting? No. But this is why he doesn't dilute boxing. Because he's not fighting boxers. That's the reason why. Real fighters pay Jake. Real fighters, Jake Paul's not in any of their radar. Like any real fighter, Jake Paul's not on their radar. Celebrity boxing, which he's doing, he's creating a brand new lane, a brand new branch of combat sports. Because nobody's going to get in there and do UFC because it's boring and nobody wants to see people rolling around. People want to see knockouts. You're going to get that with boxing, especially when two untalented people fight. One of them or both of them don't have the chin density and the chin training and all that training to be able to take shots over and over and over. So that's why you get knockouts and people want to see that. That's why you get stuff like this. So is he diluting boxing? No, because he's competing in a sport that has many different levels in it. I'll give you a prime example. Can amateur boxing, can the wild, crazy judging that goes wrong in amateur boxing? I've seen it personally, and if you watch boxing, you know about the Roy Joneses, you know about the Shakur Stevensons, you know about the Floyd Mayweathers, you know about all the American fighters that have been robbed in the Olympics, right? Does that affect professional boxing? The answer is no, right? So if the amateur, the purist, these kids that are fighting day in and day out, if the judges in the Olympics and all this bad judging that's going on and costing our American fighters and other fighters who are supposed to win, costing them their win, and that doesn't dilute boxing, that doesn't make people not want to box. Think about it. It starts there. Not everybody's going to be able to go straight to professional boxing, right? You're going to have to start in the amateurs and build a name and, Golden Gloves and nationals and do all this other stuff, and then you get to compete. Well, all of those guys who may go and lose here at nationals because of a judge, or this gym is bigger than your gym, and you're from a little local gym and they got a really big gym, so the judges go for that fighter. That's a loss in your amateur record. That happens all throughout the country. All over the country, that happens all the time, which is going to, you see what Shakur Stevenson cried. You see Floyd Mayweather cry. Roy Jones, all these guys cried whenever they got robbed at the Olympics. None of that affected boxing as a professional sport. None of that affected professional boxing. So what Jake is doing, he's not affecting professional boxing because he's competing over here with guys that aren't boxing every day and dedicated their lives to it. I could see, I know he's calling out people like Canelo, that's fine. But what he's doing, Jake Paul is trolling UFC. And right now, Jake Paul is 2-0 against the UFC. And I want him to get knocked out. Like, I want him to get knocked out. I want him to get knocked out. But I have to be real. I gotta call a spade a spade. What he's doing, he's not disrespecting boxers, even though he's still calling out people like Tank Davis, stuff like that. But he knows he can never compete with a real boxer. Maybe Paul and Woodley, somebody who's retired. Maybe a Floyd Mayweather, somebody who's retired. But he could never, and I'm thinking De La Hoya and Jake Paul fight next. I think De La Hoya came out of retirement to fight a Jake Paul because the De La Hoya-Jake Paul fight would be huge. De La Hoya is fighting a UFC fighter for a reason. Because he's going to steal a book from Jake Paul's book. He's going to steal a page from Jake Paul's book. Bang, go over there. Hopefully he beats Vitor Belfort. That guy's a really big guy. So if Oscar can do it and look good doing it, I think him and Jake are next. Personally. I think Jake is waiting. I think Jake is going to wait for that type of fight to be over. It's only September 11th, so he can wait. Jake can wait for that fight to be over before he gives an immediate answer to Tyron Woodley. All right, guys, let me read some of these comments. Lauren and Mo are going back. Mo, did you know that Jake didn't have an amateur career and he's only had 4 fights? He is disrespectful to all young amateurs who are out there grinding every day. It's not disrespect to the amateurs. These amateurs don't have Jake Paul on their radar except for entertainment. Because all these amateurs in America who are 190 pounds know they can beat Jake Paul. That's easy. They already know what it is. If a fighter is an amateur right now, like literally in the amateur ranks, if a fighter is in the amateur ranks right now, they don't have Jake Paul on their mind because they know that they really compete. He's not really competing. His only true competition in front of people is on a pay-per-view card. So, and it's not against anybody who's a traditional fighter. These amateur kids out here, the ones here that compete here in Houston, that be at the Charlo gym and stuff like that, these guys, when they go to compete, they know that they're competing for their true record. So they're just not in the same boat. Here we go. Jake's first 3 fights were 1,000 times harder than Floyd Canelo's, and whoever first 3 fights, no, you're bugging. You're bugging. Jake's first 3 fights wasn't against real fighters. Nate Robinson is not a real fighter. I don't know who Jackson Denny is, but Floyd's first fight was against 3 real fighters, and he got cut in his second fight against Reggie Sanders. These guys are real fighters with real boxing records. Nobody that Jake has ever fought has a professional boxing record. They were all, every time they fought Jake Paul, that was their first time fighting in boxing, so no. Enzo, how is it different weight? Izzy fights at 185 and fought at 205. What did I miss about Izzy? Let me know what I missed about Izzy. Told y'all Jake said that. Jackson is a troll. Look it up. Look it up. What am I looking up? I just told you Floyd Mayweather's second fight. I forgot the first guy he fought, but I know he's a professional fighter and had wins on his record. I know the second fight, Mayweather's second fight, because that was the first time he's ever been cut. That was against a southpaw and Reggie Sanders. A tough fight for Floyd Mayweather. That guy would beat Jake Paul. The second fight for Floyd Mayweather, that guy would beat Jake Paul. You can't count Canelo because Canelo went professional at 15 years old. So you can't count Canelo because he's fighting in Mexico where you can go pro under 18. They weren't trash. I can type it in right here. Boxing rec. Boom. Floyd Mayweather. Boom. Boom. Go all the way down to the first one. The second one is Reggie Sanders. I forgot who his first fight was. But the second fight was, what did I say? Reggie Sanders. Bong bong. Floyd was 1-1. No, was Reggie 1-1? What was Reggie? I don't even know who the hell this guy. Southpaw, see? Southpaw, told you. When did he fight Floyd? Look how many fights he had. So it was his third fight against Floyd. His third fight. So he already had 2 fights going in, and then his third fight was Floyd. Floyd's second fight was him. That's one guy better than everybody who just fought, because he's a professional fighter, and that was his third fight. So he's better than Nate Robinson, better than Ben Askren. That guy, Reggie Sanders, better than Nate Robinson, better than Ben Askren. Let's go to Roberto Apaco. This guy had 1 KO, 5 fights. Again, okay, so they both competed against each other. Then he went on to have a few other fights. He got TKO'd in his first fight. Again, so that was just his first fight. He's still a professional fighter. He's not a basketball player that decided to go fight in a ring. He's not a MMA fighter that decided to go fight in a ring. And then Jerry Cooper. Didn't Jerry Cooper become champion? 16 KOs, 16 wins, 16 losses by 12 KOs. He had 8 KOs himself. And Floyd Mayweather was his... That was Floyd Mayweather's third fight. And Floyd Mayweather was this guy's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10th fight. So Floyd Mayweather's third fight was Jerry Cooper's 10th fight. The experience, that beats everybody. Jerry Cooper by himself beats everybody that Jake Paul not only fought with, that Jake Paul sparred with, outside of Jean Pascal, which I still haven't seen footage from that. Personally, I don't think he did anything to Jean Pascal. That's why we never seen footage of it. That's just my personal opinion. He lost 7 fights back-to-back. Who lost 7 fights back-to-back? Because Nate Robinson is never going to fight again. Ben Askren is never going to box again. The other kid that Jake beat in his first professional fight or whatever is never going to box again. How are all these guys better than professional fighters? Scarabo guy, they were not fights. I've seen better street fights. No, they're professional fights. They count. You get paid for them. You have to go to the commission. You have to get cleared by a doctor. They're fights. Jake said he sparred close to 500 times. All fighters, by the time they get to the professional career, have sparred thousands of times. What does that mean? So I don't know what people saying. Tyron is on a different level. Y'all been tweaking. Tyron is on a different level. But Tyron's fighting a cruiserweight. Tyron's not a cruiserweight. Like, that's another thing. These weights, Jake has never fought anybody his size. Ever fought anybody his size. Ever. If he fights Tommy Fury will be the first person that Jake fights that is his size. Point blank, period. There's nobody, that's why he's calling out people like Conor McGregor and everybody else, everybody who's smaller than him, who fought in their professional career, who's smaller than him. Jake Paul has never called out anybody who is his size. The closest person to his size is a Masvidal. That's the closest. And an Usman. An Usman and a Masvidal. And Jake Paul would get smoked by Kamaru Usman. It's not even close. Jake Paul versus Kamaru Usman is not even close. Kamaru Usman smokes Jake Paul. Destroys him. That's just my personal opinion. How am I bugging? Tyron Woodley, just because he walks around at that weight, that's not his fighting weight. A lot of people walk around, everybody knows Errol Spence walks around 170. His fighting weight, his weight that he has to compete at, Sean Porter walks around 170, 180. Their fighting weight is 147. They cannot compete at middleweight. That's the difference. That's the whole point. Woodley was happy to fight at that weight because they were paying him $2 million. That's why he was happy to fight at that weight. He didn't have to cut weight. So it's $2 million for a loss, and he's 40. Yeah, you're going to take $2 million to fight a 24-year-old child. You're going to take that money. You're not going to talk your way out of it. That would be the dumbest thing anybody would ever do. Everybody on the planet wants that $2 million check. And that's this bag. The next bag for whoever the person is fighting is going to be even bigger than that. Each bag is going to continue to go up for the opponent. Now the level of competition might not necessarily go up. Because to me, I don't see Jake Paul going up in competition due to the fact he almost was knocked out by this guy. So whatever level Tyron Woodley is at, right? Whoever in the world is on a Tyron Woodley level, right? Don't forget, he only fought retired guys, right? As far as the fighters that he fought, he only fought retired fighters, right? So that's number one. Number two, okay, so he does what he does. Nate Robinson, great. Let's get sports people out of the way. I think I'm ready for retired fighters. Boom. Ben Askren, fights Ben Askren, knocks him out of the way. Boom. Okay, Tyron Woodley. This right here is going to be my toughest test. He's an actual fighter. He's known for punching. Let me fight him. Boom. Fights Tyron Woodley. Almost gets knocked out. Almost gets knocked down, gets hurt in the fight. He can't go over Tyron Woodley now, right? Just because he survived, he didn't hurt. I could see if it was a back and forth hurt, like a Kevin Kelly in a Prince Nassim Hamed fight, where they're both knocking each other down, or a Ward Gotti fight, where they're both hurting each other. That wasn't this fight. That was Jake Paul boxing, Jake Paul staying out of the way of Tyron's right hand. Tyron not knowing how to box, just keeps swinging the big right hand. Tyron lands a big right hand, doesn't know how to stop Jake. Jake survives. Jake clears the cobwebs out of his head. Jake continues to keep going, finishes the fight with the victory in good boxing and good movement. Great. Can Jake Paul move on in a better fighter than Tyron Woodley? I don't think so. I don't think, even like this, I don't think Jake Paul can move on to a better fight, a harder fight than Tyron Woodley. Because if that person that he fights that's a little bit better than Tyron Woodley, has a little bit better boxing IQ and knowledge than Tyron Woodley, he's looking at a loss. Jake Paul did not win this fight against Tyron Woodley by a unanimous decision. One judge had it for Tyron. So if you fight Tyron and your level of competition is right there, right? He hurts you, you don't hurt him. You're looking to move on from that guy, right? You're looking to either move on from that guy so that you can look good in your next fight, which he has the opportunity to do. Fighters do it all the time. Or he can stay fighting that guy. Or option number three, he can go and choose somebody else who's at that level but might not hit as hard, but has a better name. That name, Masvidal, Conor McGregor, Nate Diaz. These are the types of guys that he can pull, because you know he's going to fight somebody from the UFC. He's not going to fight a boxer. These are the types of guys that he can compete with that will allow him to have a better fight, but not take as much damage. I don't think a Conor McGregor can crack him like a Tyron Woodley. But I do believe Tyron Woodley should fight Conor McGregor. I think, what does he say? Octogamer 37, I watched the fight, Woodley lost. Yeah, I think so too. Richard Laird, Tyron was eating them little soybean punches. Exactly, he was. Bro, you're putting a cap on a hungry 24-year-old boxer? No, he's not a hungry 24-year-old boxer because he doesn't want to compete. He doesn't want to compete in boxing for the glory of course he says he wants to be a champion and stuff like that. He doesn't want to compete in boxing. I'll give you a prime example. If he wanted to compete in boxing seriously, he would start fighting boxers so he could be in the ranks, right? There's boxing ranks. As long as he keeps having these celebrity type fights, he will never be in anybody's rank. He won't be in the IBF. He won't be in the IBO, which doesn't even count. He won't be in the WBA. He won't be in the WBO. And he damn sure will never be in the WBC. He won't be in any of the 5 rankings. So you can't consider him a serious boxer. He's a celebrity first fighter. He's an entertainer, and he entertains you by boxing. That's what he is. Period. Point blank, period. He is not a fighter. Fighters compete in the ranks. That's what they do. They compete in the ranks to be recognized by belt companies, by commissions, so that they can one day attain to fight for the title. So he talks about he wants to fight Canelo. He doesn't mean fight Canelo for a belt, right? He doesn't mean, hey, I'm going to challenge you to your belts. One, it would have to be at 168, which ain't going to happen because he's not going to be able to get down to 168. So that's just not going to happen. So if he's going to challenge Canelo, it's going to be at a catch weight, probably around 175. I think Jake Paul can get down to 175. He's young enough. 175, I don't see Canelo going too much higher than that. But then again, I don't see Canelo turning down $50, $60 million to fight somebody at 180 either. I don't see that. But I see the fight happening around 175, which is light heavyweight. I think Jake Paul can make that weight. Even if he does fight Canelo, great, he's fighting a real boxer. Canelo will be his only real boxing match. He has no intentions of fighting a real boxer before he fights Canelo, unless it's a retired boxer. So he will fight a De La Hoya. I think he will fight a De La Hoya. I think we're waiting for the De La Hoya fight because people would watch De La Hoya versus Jake Paul, especially if De La Hoya looks good on the 11th. So I think Jake Paul can't make any commitments because he's like, yo, if I fight Oscar De La Hoya and I beat Oscar De La Hoya, I'm going to be the biggest thing smoking. So personally, I think financially wise, as far as credibility wise, him fighting Oscar De La Hoya after Oscar's coming off of his September 11th fight is a very wise decision. That's my opinion. Guys, I'm going to get out of here. It's getting late. It's 10:07. I got to open up my store tomorrow. Guys, tomorrow, I'll probably get back on tomorrow or another day this week, but maybe tomorrow, we'll see. But I want to continue to have this conversation, guys. I love having this conversation with you guys. Please take the time to go subscribe if you can. If you want to go ahead and send a super chat. Also, if you want to go over to my website, if you guys want to get all the official Straight Outta Content merch. Guys, again, I make everything. So this is our website for Flash Custom Designs. This is our website. We make everything. Come by, check us out. Like I said, we got the YWA YouTuber with Attitude t-shirts, hoodies, you name it, or the traditional Straight Outta Content hoodies. Follow me on Instagram at Straight Out of Content. Let me go and put my Instagram in here. Instagram, follow me. Follow me, IG, Straight Out of Content. Bang. Let me go ahead and save that right there, guys. I'm headed out of here. You guys pin that message. I'm headed out of here, guys. Thank you for the super chat money that you guys did send. Truly, truly, truly appreciate that. Make sure you guys go cop some products over there. Don't forget, I'm the biggest YouTube channel out. I'm the biggest. Again, my subscribers are growing. I need to see them subscribers grow up. But as far as views, I have the biggest YouTube channel when it comes to this type of content. As you see right there, 825,000 views. Can't make that up. The numbers don't lie. Nobody else has got even close to that. I think the highest was like 444,000. I think that was by Israel Adesanya. I think he got like 444,000 for his live fight party or somebody like that. Oh, no, it wasn't him. It was Brandon Schaub for his fight party thing, and he had Rampage Jackson there and stuff like that. I think he got like 444,000. I posted those numbers up on my Instagram. You guys can go check that out. I got the biggest on YouTube. Like I said, Premier Boxing Champions follows me on Instagram. They know what I do. They appreciate what I do talking about boxing. So I'm going to continue to do that. My channel is about cars. If you got a Kia, let me know. I talk about cars, street scene. Check out my channel. I'm really big here in Houston as far as the car scene. On top of that, I also talk about business and stuff like that as I have my own retail store. And I make merch for all types of YouTubers, Sinclair Photos, Big BTV, a few other brands here and there. So we can make you merch. If you want to start creating your own shirt, let me know. If you just want blank shirts, we got a sale on Gildan shirts right now, $2.99. $2.99, all Gildan shirts. These shirts right here, all these shirts right here, Gildan tees, no matter size. We got a sale, $2.99 on all these shirts right here. Come in here, pick your color. We got everything you want, guys. All right, I'm out of here. I want to just take a picture of my statistics so people don't think that I'm lying, because everybody thinks, oh man, you don't tell the truth. No, bro, I keep it real. I tell you guys exactly how it is. We had over 20,000 views so far for this video. So this video was successful. Stay tuned for more videos, guys. We want to continue to have this type of debate. I appreciate everybody who came in here. I don't care who you're going for, KSI. I don't care who you're going for. I just appreciate that you took the time to come hang out with me. All right, guys, you know my slogan. Be basic. That stands for business, automotive, sports, investing, and creating. Peace.